This conference will now be recorded.
Okay. So yesterday we saw how we can write the file from JSON payload, right? So now
Yes.
I will yes. One second, let me connect to this. Okay, so this was the file created yesterday. Okay, so this has only the data, right?
Yes.
Like A, B, C, and X, Y, Z. It this file doesn't have the header. Okay, like name, employee code, qualification. So I will show you how we can include the headers as well in this file. So what we'll do, go to this integration again. Let me just inactivate this. Okay, I'm just modifying the same one. So here what we have to do now. Okay, I will show you one more thing now. So I will try to create pass the directory name dynamically here. So for this, what we have to do, there is one action called assign. So this assign action is like variable. So I will drag it here. I will give some name as constant. So you can give any name to this variable. Okay. Now we'll add the variable name here. So here I will say file directory. Okay. The type should be string, and here I will pass some value. So what value I have to pass it? I will create one new directory here with the name as file. Okay. Now I'm just giving this directory name. We have to click on this pencil button, expression builder, and just give some value in single quotes here, and click on this expression summary, refresh. The value will come here, and this will become my uh, new directory path. Okay, validate and close. All right, so now what I have to do now, I will come to this mapper, edit this mapper. You see, I have this variable is there file directory with this name file directory. This what we created there, correct? So what I will
Yes.
do, simply I will map this with this directory. Okay, now this directory, this dynamic directory will have whatever we have given the value in the file directory variable. So that value will come from there and it will go to this directory dynamically.
Then it also like uh, static only, right? In the variable we have to change, right? If it's a dynamic means.
Yes, yes. So see, there could be possibility that there by expressions you can get it somewhere. Okay, means from some other field wherever you are getting there. Let's say there is some input parameter coming in where you are passing some directory name. So you can map that thing as well. Okay. So I'm just showing you example. Okay, simple
Mm-hmm.
example like this how we can map this dynamically as well. Similarly, you can do it in the other way also, right? Now
Yes.
come to this mapping, repetitive frame mapping. So just remove this. I will delete this mapping first. Okay. So now to create the header, what I have to do, right click on this employee and click on this repeat element. Okay, so as soon as I click on this repeat element, it created the similar duplicate element of it. You see, it is the duplicate element, same element, right? So here what I will do, on the first element, click on this name. Okay, here I will give some value like it is name, or I can give it as EMP name. Save, close. Okay, similarly here also I will give some value, header value. Let's say EMP code. Save it, close it. Here also EMP college. Save and close it. Okay, so these will become my headers. Now I have to map the actual values again. So I will be mapping with this repeat repeat element with this repeat element, MP name with EMP name, qualification with the qualification, and code with the code. Okay, you understood, right? How I did it?
Yes.
It's very
Yes. Yes.
simple. All right, so let's validate again. Close it. Tracking. It's already there. Save it.
The titles will repeat, I think so, right? We are given in the repeat for each level, right? For
Yes,
each.
yes.
Hmm.
Okay, but that will that this no no that header will not repeat because we are not mapping with anything with this.
Okay,
See,
okay.
this data whatever data will come, let's say 10, 20, 30,
Yes.
1, 2,
And
3, whatever, then it will get repeat. Here it will not get repeat.
we are not mapping here, right?
Yeah, right. We are not mapping with any data there. So we are just hard coding some constant value there. Okay.
Hmm.
So let's save it and close. You understand that assign operator, right?
Yes,
Assign.
yes.
Yeah.
That is
So
like variable only.
it's variable only. Yes.
We can use anywhere. Even
Right.
from source side also we can assign the values.
Yes, yes, you can do it anything. So variable you can do anything with it. No issues. You can assign any value there in the variable, then you can use it anywhere in the downstream. Okay. So already this link is open here, correct? We tested it already. The same link. There's no change. The same link. Okay. So simply I will send the same one. Okay, let me just change the values, couple of values. Okay. Okay. I just change these names and I will say okay. So success status I got true. Let's come here and I will refresh it. You see, I have this file in my new directory. Okay, the one which we gave there in variable. Now let me open this, and here is my data along with header. So this is my header which we gave there, EMP name, EMP code, EMP qualification, and this is the data which we passed, right?
Right.
Any doubt here so far?
No, Mohit, good.
No. Now I will show you how we can read the file from this Excel, how we can read
Hmm.
the file from the CSV to the JSON. So for this I will create one more integration. So app driven application type. We say read CSV file. Read file forward slash. So here I will be selecting this get operation. Okay, and I will say receive the response only. I will select only receive the response. Whatever value will come from there, I have to receive the response in specific format. I will say next. Okay, so response format, I will receive the response in JSON. So I will give some format here. Okay, I can use the same one. EMP name qualification type. Right. Okay, I will use the same format so that I should get the data in this format. Okay. Next, the okay. Similarly, I will add the FTP connection here. So here I will say CSV. Next. So here operation I will keep it as read a file only, and input directory from where I have to read the file. I will give the directory name here. Okay, this one. Paste it here. And what is the file name? I have to give this new emp.csv. Next. Okay, I want to specify the format of this. Next. This is my format again. Same. Alright. Now again same here. Record name is employee. record set employees. Now this is important here. You see what we have here? Use first row as a column header. Okay. If I check this, then it will consider the first row as header. This is my first row.
Yes.
This is my header. Yes. Okay. Now, if I uncheck this, then it will not consider this first row as a header. It will consider as a data only. Then what it means this value will come in data if we uncheck that.
Okay. Okay.
Correct. This is
Yes.
important. Okay, so you have to keep in mind in read file specifically. So whenever you are reading any file, you are getting any output, so always keep it checked if you have the header data. So if you do not have the header data, uncheck it so that it should read the first row as well.
Okay.
Okay. Now mark all is optional. You know already. If I have to mark any all the fields as optional, I can mark option. Okay. Now next and done. All right. Now as I have to receive the response, so I will go to the second mapper. I will map with this data. Okay, this employees with this employees. The name with his name, code, and qualification. Right? Validate and close it. Tracking. Save and close. Activate. Right. Open this. So here only I can do it. Okay. I will say get and I will submit simply. All the time. Okay. Here it is. Is clear?
Yes. Yes. So if you do the same in scheduling process, no need to come and check it here, right?
Sorry, come again. If you were.
No, no. Same integration if I do with the schedule orchestration.
See, in schedule operation, if you want to get the response in JSON, how will you get it in schedule manner? Okay, so in schedule, mostly, we used to do the one way activity only, so that we should not receive any response out of it. Or else, if I want to means if I want to, copy one file from another file, if I received it, or means if I have to upload the data as soon as I receive the data, because we are not running it manually from ourselves, right? We are scheduling it.
Here I don't expect this response, but whenever file is available in that directory, it has to pick
Yes.
it and it has convert and it has placed in the some other place.
Correct, correct. Yeah. So in this is in the same case, like what you can do, like scheduled one. Let's say you are performing some operation on certain file. So as soon as the operation is completed, so file will be there, but you will schedule one service which every 5 minutes it will pick that original file and move it to the archive file. Okay,
Okay.
you can do it like that. Yeah. In this case, I will show you some other use cases also.
Okay. Okay.
But you understood this concept, right? How we can read the
Yes.
file from this
Yes.
thing,
Yes.
okay?
I understood. Yes.
CSV. Okay. Similarly, you can read the file from XML as well. Okay, and you
Yes.
can read get the output in XML as well. That's not a problem. Okay.
Yes.
So means you can read the file in JSON, you can read the file in XML, right? Means as
Yeah.
per your requirement, the way you need the data, so you can use any of the format. But mostly nowadays everybody is using JSON because of
Hmm.
its simplicity. Yeah, hardly people are using XML in their case.
Okay.
Hardly. Okay, now, okay, I will show you one more use case uh, on XML file. Okay, so what I will do, I will create a REST service which will take the data in XML format and create the XML file. Okay, as far we have seen the JSON to CSV, now I will pass some XML format data and it should create the XML file only. Okay,
Okay, Mohit.
see, either what you can do means instead of this XML, either you can take the data in JSON, from JSON you can create the CSV, or XML and you can take the data into XML format as well. Means either or. If you want to take the data in XML, you can take the data in XML, or you want to take the data in JSON, you can take the data in JSON. Ultimately, the file will be created in XML. Okay. So far, we have seen many of the use cases in JSON. So I will show you XML, from how we can take the data in XML and how we can create it data in XML format.
Okay.
Okay. So we'll create one integration. I will say create XML file. Create test trace connection. Okay. So here I will give create XML /XML. Okay, so this will be my post because I will be posting some XML data. Okay, and I will select both these operations, request as well as response. Next, now here, okay, in request I will be passing some XML. Okay, so for this I have to upload one sample XML XSD file here, XML schema file. So I have one sample XML XSD file. You see, okay. So this is XSD. XSD. What is XSD? That is XML schema definition. XSD. Okay. It is XML schema definition file. Okay. So this is the format of XSD.
Okay.
Okay. So it starts with XS schema name. Okay, so this is mandatory thing we have to give in every, this is a common thing actually, we have to give in every XSD. Now the main thing starts from here. This is my parent element called employees. Okay,
It's like a
under
group.
this, yes, below that it is a one complex type sequence, so we have to follow this thing. If we are creating any complex type, then we have to put it as a schema, sorry, sequence. Okay, and again the complex element name, it is employee, and this is, these are my elements. Okay, first name, last name, qualification. As you can see, the max occur is unbounded, means it is of array type, so means it will get repeated.
Okay.
Okay, max occurs is unbounded, that is why it is array type. It will get repeated as many as times it needs, as many as times we need that we can get the data. Okay, and min occur is zero, minimum occurrence is zero here. So by this sentence it becomes my array type. All right, and these are my actual elements. Actual element first name is first name, last name, and qualification. Type is a type of the element. It's string, string, string. Correct. Now let me show you the simple one. Okay, this is not this. This is not the array type. You see the difference here. I do not have this thing unbounded.
Not
Max
unbounded.
occur unbounded, and this one I do not have it here.
Okay, okay.
This is also complex type, means this is my parent element and this is my child element, but this is not of array type.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
got it. Now we will be using this one.
Okay.
So I have this employees.xsd file create. The extension needs to be .xsd always. Okay, I will share this file with you for practice purpose. You can use this
Okay.
segment. Yeah. So what I have to do, I will come back here. I will choose that file, employees.xsd. Okay. Next, now response. Response also I need to get the response in
Excellent.
XML also. So I will be using the same format again. Employees.xsd. Next and done. Alright, save it. Now again take the SFTP connection here. So here I will say write XML file. Next. So here I will select the operation as write file. Again, on which directory I have to write the file? In this directory. I will select this directory, output directory, and here I will give the name as file pattern name as, let's say, emp.xml. Okay. Next. Okay, here instead of providing the CSV file, I have to provide the XSD file for sample mapping data. Correct? So I will
Yes.
select XML schema XSD file. I will say next, and I will choose the same file again, just for mapping purpose, as we have the same format there. Next and done. All right.
Yes.
So go to mapping. I'll map this. Close. No, as we have to write the file, so no need for response. What again? So much noise. Is there any child playing?
Yes. Yes, Mohit.
Okay. Now close this. Activate. Okay. As this is a post, I will select post here. And here I will select this XML. Okay. Now I need to pass some data in XML format, but I have this XSD. Okay, so I will convert this XSD into XML. You can go to any online tool there, convert the XSD to XML, paste your XSD here, and simply say generate XML file. Below there, you will get the XML file. So this is my sample XML. You can see the difference. Right here also I have employees, employee, this thing, copy, paste. Okay. So this is my repeating element, correct? So I can give as much as data I want. Okay. Let me give some good names. Let's give some Indian cricket team names. Okay. What I just did, I just changed this type. Okay, XML. Earlier it was JSON. Now I just change it to XML, application XML, and I'm passing this XML data. We'll say send. Come here, refresh. Here we have XML file. Fun, is it clear?
Yes, yes, yes. Good.
Correct. This is my XML. I passed the XML data. I got the file created with XML data.
Hmm.
Clear with you, right?
Yes, yes.
Good. Okay. Now come to, let me give you some overview about the agents again. Connectivity agent group will be start working on the database side also. The way adapter.
Yeah.
Okay. There is one more use case, but it will take some time for that FTP. So I will cover that tomorrow
Okay.
because yeah, it will have some loop and all, so it will take some half an hour to explain you. So I cannot cover it now. So meanwhile, what I will show you that connectivity agent and how we can download the agent group, connectivity agent group, and all. Okay. So this is, as already mentioned you, what is connectivity agent, why do we use this agent groups and all. So basically agent we will use this agent if we have to integrate with on-premise application, right? So
Yes.
this agent group this agent group will help us to install the agent, and during installation of the agent we have to get the reference of this agent to particular agent group. So we'll first, what we have to do, we have to create one agent group from here. Create agent group. We'll give some name here. Okay, let's say test agent group. Okay, let's say create. Okay, so now it created. It is showing me zero agents because we are not added any connectivity agent with this. Now as soon as I click on this, you'll see this is my agent group name and this is my identifier name. This has to be unique with all the agent groups similarly. Okay. Now we will download the connectivity agent from here. You see, I have one option called download connectivity agent. I will download it. It will start the downloading. So it will take a couple of minutes to complete the downloading part here. So let me give you an example. If you have worked with WebLogic and you have created data source there, you have any idea about the WebLogic in creating the data source?
No, wait. No, wait.
Okay. Anyhow, by any chance, have you got work already work on Wave?
Sorry.
You have, oh, have you worked on Wave?
No, no.
No. Okay,
I
fine.
worked on
So what?
workforce.
Workflows and all. Okay, no problem. So in WebLogic server, we have data sources there, and in that particular data sources, we give the credentials of the database. Right? So then
Yes.
this data source works as a connection of our database. Same way, we have to create one agent group as we have created the agent group here. Okay, there we have to give the one unique identifier during the installation of the agent. Okay, so as I'm installing this connectivity agent. There will have some files, config file, okay, dot jar file. In the config file, we have to give the reference of this connectivity agent. Then it will start communicating with this agent group.
Okay.
Okay, so it will complete in 2-3 minutes. So I will show you how we can configure it and how we can run the connectivity agent. And Oracle recommends that agent should be one at the same data center only, wherever on-premise application is up and running. However, agent can be installed anywhere. Okay, as I had shown you, agent can be installed anywhere. If I have multiple servers, we can install the agent anywhere in any of the server location or in the common server. But Oracle recommends that we should have one agent per server. It improves the performance. So what time you used to leave for office?
But I'm 1:30, 1:30.
Okay, very late. You are in second shift.
Second
And
shift.
what time you used to come?
From there, I leave at 11 o'clock. At
11
office.
o'clock. And,
Yes.
okay. How far your home is from office?
Half an hour.
Half an hour. Oh, it's very nearby. So where means I don't know many places in Hyderabad. I know little. I means I've worked in Begumpet only, so I know a bit of Kachipalli and all.
Yeah, yeah.
Where
My
is
office is
you're
like,
from Tech? You're from Tech Mahindra, right?
no, no, no. It's like a construction specialties,
Construction. Okay.
manufacturing
Okay.
company.
Manufacturing company. So how is the workload there? What's the company name?
Construction specialties.
Okay, the name is Construction Specialty. Okay,
Yes, specialties.
great. So they have their in-house development, something kind of thing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Currently in PwC implementing. So like once they completed, we have to take care of it. So there are many integration.
PwC is implementing. Okay, then the support you will take care of it.
Yes. Then later we need to implement some other countries also.
Okay, okay, great.
Mostly integrations only.
Integrations.
CPQ,
Hmm.
Salesforce.
Yeah, right. So what are they using for the integration? Are they using the same ICS or so what? Which tool?
ICS only. That's why. I recently
ICS.
joined it 3 months back.
Okay, you joined recently there.
Using ICS only.
Good. So have they started working, or means, do you have any team of ICS guys?
From CS, there is no anybody.
There's nobody.
Mm.
Very few, very few resources available in market.
Yes, it's only five. Out of five, only technical me and two finance guys, one OTM guy.
Okay. So how's that company? How big is that?
Here, okay, it's a small company here. I think it's a big company. It has around 15 countries.
Okay, they have operations in 15 countries.
Countries.
Okay,
Yes,
great.
facilities are very good. Company wise, it's
Hmm.
very good.
Okay. And how many total years of experience you have in abstract?
6.5.
6 years.
Mostly we worked on in
Reports only.
reports
The XML
interfaces,
publisher.
and last 1.5 year I worked on workflows.
Okay, great.
Last 1 year I'm working in Fusion side, developing the reports.
Okay. XML publisher for the data template.
BA reports, BA reports,
BI
BAT.
reports. Okay, good.
And there is no technical scope in Fusion side, right? So that's why I want to comment ICS.
Yeah, right. So, the now there will be huge demand in this thing only,
Yes.
integration side only, because of this SaaS expansion and all. So many SaaS applications are available in market. So there will be a, huge demand for the integration specialist in coming years.
Yes.
So is it
You're
okay?
working.
I'm working in Fujitsu Consulting, Pune
Okay.
location.
In Pune location.
Yeah, Pune location. So
Okay.
is it okay with you if we can connect Delhi at this same time, 10 to 11? Because
Okay.
why,
No
why
problem.
I'm
No.
saying yeah, because one new manager has come and he wants to keep the call daily at around 8:30 or 9 a.m. So I was trying to convince him to take it bit later, but due to some other team member also he has to see the same thing. So, but I told him that's fine, I can connect, but I will come office bit late. So we agreed on the same.
Okay. Okay. For my side, no problem. I,
No problem, huh?
yeah, I'm going to
10 to
local
11.
time. Okay.
Okay.
No issue. 10:30, 11:30. Up to 1 is okay. Fine.
No problem. No, one will be late, very late because I have to also have to reach office by 11:30, 12.
Mhm.
So here connectivity agent downloadation is completed. So let me just copy it here. Okay, I will extract some files. Oh, I extract this zip file. Okay, it comes basically in zip file and it will contain some file important files. Let me extract here. Okay, so these are two important files here. One is installer profile.config file. This is the configuration file, and this is our main connectivity agent.jar file. So we have to do the changes here, and this is also one more important agent home. So this is the bin lib and logs. So as soon as we start working on this now, we will get the logs here and some library files. Already library files are there, and some bin files here, and also we'll get to know this agent configuration details and all there. Okay, so I will show you how we can configure this, how we can connect with the connectivity agent group. So I will open this config file in Notepad. Okay, so here you see I have OIC URL and agent group identifier. So here I have to give the OIC URL. What is my OIC URL? This is my OIC URL from here till here.
October.com.
Okay, this is my URL. Also, along with that, I have to give the port as well. 443 is the port, default port 443 for HTTPS.
Okay.
I have to give it along with port. Paste it here. You see the sample they have given, right? OS URL should be in the format HTTPS colon hostname colon SSL port.
Yes.
Okay, so I just pasted it here. Now I have to get the agent group identifier. This is my agent group, and I will copy this identifier, and simply paste it here. Got it? Now this is for proxy. As we are not using any proxy here, so I will comment all this. If any of your on-premise server is using proxy, then you have to give some proxy details here. So
Okay.
simply comment it out and save it. Oops. Okay, I just updated this config file now. We have given the URL colon port and the connectivity agent group name, right? Now
Yes.
my excuse my jar file and config file is in this folder. So I will go to the command prompt at the same location. Okay. So I'm at the command prompt now. I'm on the same location where my jar file and config file is there. Okay.
Okay.
Now there is one prerequisite to install the agent. We should have the Java 1.8 plus version should be installed in the system. 1.8 plus version.
Okay.
Okay. So how we can check whether we have 1.8 version, which version of Java we have in our system. So simply there is one command called Java hyphen version. Okay, it gives me the Java version. So in my machine, Java version is 1.8.0 underscore this. Okay. So similarly, if you are installing agent, so make sure you should have 1.8 plus Java version installed in your system. Then only it will install the connectivity agent. Otherwise, it will not install the connectivity agent. Okay.
Fine.
Now, to install the agent, there is one command Java space hyphen jar. We are running this jar file, right? So
Yes.
Java space hyphen jar space the connectivity agent file name. This agent file name connectivity connectivity agent dot jar Java space hyphen jar space connectivity agent dot jar. That's it. Simply enter. Okay, so here we have to give the credentials like OSC username. So this will be the same username where how we are logging in, and it will ask the password. Okay, no proxy detected. You see, we have not given any proxy, no proxy detected. Checking for trust certificate, so it will show you all the details here. Making call to check the OIZ version, making call to check the agent availability. So it will pass through all the this configurations. Okay, done with the agent installation and configuration. Starting the agent for message processing. So configuration installation success. Now it is starting the message. Agent started successfully. Now available for new message. Okay, the agent is started, installed, and started successfully. Now come here. You see, now I'm getting one count.
Okay.
So this connectivity agent group is communicating with the that connectivity agent in my machine. So this is my machine name.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Now here also come here in monitoring agents. You see, this is my agent group name which I gave, and it is up and running. As it is in green color. That is why it is showing me as if it is up and running. That is why it is showing me in green color like this. If it is not up, it is not running, then it will be in the red color. Okay. And how we can close the agent? Simply, if I close this command prompt, it will close the. It will just bring down the agent.
Okay.
Okay. If I say Control C, shut down. Okay, this is shut down now. Come here, refresh. it is showing.
Close it up.
Wait, maybe I have to close it. But usually it becomes in red. Yeah, there it is. You see?
Yeah.
All right, so that is all for today. So tomorrow we'll cover one more use case on the FTP. Then we'll start working on the DB adapter side. I will show you how we can connect with the on-premise database using this connectivity agent.
Okay. Now just you are installed in your local desktop. That's why it's showing your PC name, right?
Yeah, right. That's why it
Okay.
was showing my PC name. Yes.
Okay. Okay, Mohit.
Okay,
Fine.
so we'll stop here today. We'll continue tomorrow. So we'll connect at 10. 10 is okay, right? 10 to 11.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. Okay, chalo. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Yeah, tomorrow. Hello,
Ah,
Hani.
yes, yes.
Tomorrow is Saturday. So what about? Is there any plan to connect tomorrow?
From my side, no plans.
No plan. So means we can maybe if we get time, we can have class tomorrow, right?
Yes.
As we have missed so many days, so maybe we can try to connect tomorrow for at least 2 hours,
Sure, sure.
right? Yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
So I will update you the time regarding by tonight. Okay. Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Thank
Okay.
you.
Bye.